Welcome back to the chakra series. Today we have the throat chakra. The throat chakra is essentially, your voice box, your freedom of speech, things associated in that nature, self-expression. The color associated with that chakra is often a nice blue. Could be a light shade of blue or a darker shade, but I like the baby blue color. So let's go ahead and get grounded. Roll the shoulder blades down and back. Take a few deep breaths in. And as you're breathing in, I want you to visualize a bright blue light at the base of the throat. Inhale, blue. Exhale, blue. Clearing out the cobwebs. Inhale through the nose, out to the mouth, blow it out. Maybe cough it out. Let's clear out those cobwebs. Let's take a few more deep breaths in. Keep it staying with the blue light. Maybe thinking of some affirmations. I speak my mind with clarity and compassion. I speak my mind with clarity. Speak my mind with ease. One last deep breath in. Exhale. So let's go ahead and just start moving the neck in some circles. Warm up the neck muscles because we want to get into the throat center. Nice and slow. Going in opposite direction. Consecutively breathing. Consistently breathing. Shoulder blades down and back. Let's go ahead and take the right hand out to the side and grab the right ear with the left hand, chin up. Nice. Should feel a nice stretch along the neck. Maybe breathing white light into the throat. Clearing it out, purifying. Keeping that chin up. We're going to take it to the other side. Left hand out to the side. Grab the left ear with the right fingertips. Chin up. Fingertips away from the body. Should be feeling that nice stretch. Breathing into the center of the throat. White light purifying. Good. Go ahead and get started with a nice flow. So we're coming to a cat-cow. Hands shoulder width apart, feet hip width apart. Up, down, up, down. And the cat-cow is a great stretch to open up the muscles in the back, the lower back and the upper back, as well as the shoulder blades. From here, maybe throw in some hip circles, warm up the hips. Just loosen it up, free flow. Circle, forward, down. Nice fluid motion. And as we flow into this practice, maybe stay with the affirmation. Speaking the mind with clarity and compassion. Okay, from here, we're going to lay on the stomach. Come into a nice Sphinx pose. Forearms on the ground, hands shoulder width apart, head and chest up, shoulder blades away from the ears. Breathe into the heart center. From here, let's go ahead and come into a half frog. Stretch out the hips a little bit. With the right hand, push that right leg towards you. From here, we're going to keep the head and chest up. Should be a great stretch in the quadriceps. Good. We'll switch sides. And let's go ahead and put the right hand at a 45-degree angle. Grab that left leg with the left hand. Push it down. Breathe in. Keeping the pelvis nice on the ground. Okay, from here, I'm going to go ahead and let's come into Cobra. So hands a little bit away from the body, hips on the ground, shoulder blades away from the ear, chest up. Breathe into that heart center. Breathe in from the heart to the throat. And from here, we're going to look behind you. Look towards the back of your mat. Twist. Switch back to center. Twist. From here, forehead down on the mat. Come up. Come into a nice down dog. As always, hands shoulder width apart, feet hip width apart. From here, we're going to alternate bending the knees. Then go ahead, bring both heels down. Okay, from here, going to head and come on to the back. Bridge pose. Feet hip width apart. So from here, one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. Take 5 deep breaths in. As you inhale, contract the pelvis. Breathe into the heart, white light. Inhale, exhale. Take 1 deep breath in. Release. And from here, we're going to come into a nice bridge. So hips are coming off the ground. From here, let's take left leg off the ground. Feet flex. Bring that foot back down. And then we're going to stretch it out. Other leg. From here, we're going to come up. Hold the bridge. Squeeze the glutes. Okay, from here, we're going to come into a seated shoulder stand. So you're going to hips off the ground. From here, grab the back of the glutes. Maybe hands on the lower back. Then from here, keep both feet flexed. This is a great stretch to open up the throat. Engage the core just a tad bit. And my elbows are towards each other. Hands shoulder width apart. From here, down into plow pose. Feet going overhead. Slowly guide the hands a little bit lower. This is your plow pose. And from here, you definitely don't want to hold the breath. You want to keep on breathing. It's a great stretch for the lower back. Come back in, shoulder stand. And that's right there is the most important thing. You don't want to hold the breath. You want to keep on breathing. So let's come down for a second. Legs out, hands overhead. Maybe take the feet as wide as a mat and come into a windshield wiper. Loosen up the hips. Side to side. Okay, we're going to come into that shoulder stand one more time. Okay. So bridge pose, hips up. Hips down. Hips coming off the ground. Shoulder stand. Plow pose. Still breathing into the throat. Come back down. Get centered. Stretch it out one more time. And we're going to come into a counter stretch. Feet hip width apart. Bend the knees, come to one side. Come into a reverse tabletop. Bend the knees, shoulder blades apart, head and chest up. And maybe you can look up, back, or just keep the head in neutral position. Get a good stretch in the neck. Breathe it in. Good. And last one before we finish. Come into a wheel pose.
My back feels stiff already.
Yeah, it's. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you. I appreciate you. So we're going to do wheel pose. Try to hold for at least 10 to 15 seconds, maybe 30 if you're feeling good. And then we're going to jump back into the video. Oh.
So she got 2 minutes with the movements.
So after wheel pose, just take your time, relax, take a nice shavasana. I also did reverse tabletop. um, and I also did some supine twists. So draw the right knee into the chest, take that knee out to the side, left leg goes out straight. Great stretch for lower back. Gonna hold that for a little bit. Keep on breathing. This video is kind of all over the place, but no worries. Okay, from here, draw the left knee into the chest, take it out to the side. Right arm goes out to the side, and you can look over the left or right shoulder, ideally the opposite side. And we're going to come up to a seated position and close out with a nice affirmation meditation. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe for more.